7:05, racing fans from all around the world are descending on the nation's capital this weekend for the Freedom 250 Grand Prix. IndyCar will take over Pennsylvania Avenue with drivers reaching speeds of around 130 miles per hour, all set against the backdrop of the Capitol and National Mall. Joining us this morning is Bud Denker, president of the Penske Corporation. Good morning to you. Thanks for being with us.
Well, good morning. Great to be on this morning on a much lighter, cheerier topic.
Absolutely. We've got to talk about this backdrop. What does it mean to bring IndyCar racing to a place like D.C. For the first time?
Well, it was a dream of mine about a year ago to bring this race here along with Fox's Eric Shanks. And dreams do come true. I mean, a lot of perseverance, a lot of obstacles, a lot of speed bumps along the way, a lot of great relationships developed. But my dream of coming here to celebrate our country's 250th anniversary is happening today and tomorrow. 288,000 ticket requests came in 9 days to come to this event.
And what can fans expect to see and hear this weekend that you may not experience at a traditional IndyCar race?
Well, they're going to see, obviously, cars going around these amazing monuments, the nation's capital, the Washington Monument. Only place in the world to do that is right here in the nation's capital. Speeds on Pennsylvania Avenue, we're estimating about 182 miles an hour, can you imagine, on our city streets legally. And then around Connecticut, or Constitution Avenue, Independence Avenue, in front of the nation's capital. So they're going to see sights and sounds they've never experienced before. They can come down and enjoy the National Mall, but everybody has to have a ticket, and everybody should use the Metro.
And that is some good advice there for sure. You talked about the number of ticket requests that came in. Can you talk about the economic impact that you're expecting from bringing fans all across the country right here to D.C.?
Well, as a comparison, Detroit Grand Prix, which I also run, it does brings about $101 million of benefit to the city every year in Detroit. $101 million. We have double the number of fans we expect here. So do the math. There could be upwards of $200 million in the city this week, when it's typically a very quiet week because of Congress on recess, kids going back to school, people on vacation. We're bringing that benefit to the city. Mayor Bowser has been an amazing leader in this city, an amazing friend of mine to make this all happen, and we couldn't be more excited.
And before we let you go, can you just talk about how important it is to bring an event like this, introducing this sport to many people who may not normally watch racing, and again, bringing it here to the nation's capital?
Well, these 288,000 people requested a ticket. Who knows how many of them are racing fans? I bet you not many of them are. They're coming here out of curiosity, I think. They're coming here to see this once-in-a-lifetime event. Remember, this is the only time we're probably going to ever see racing in our nation's capital. For that, we're most proud. So our fans are going to be exposed to our sport in ways they haven't seen before. We're going to grow our sport because of this. But the most important thing, though, is to celebrate our country, bring people together. Sports does that in a bipartisan way. And we look forward to doing that here in the next 24 hours.
All right, it is going to be an exciting weekend. We've had the pleasure of talking to some of the drivers leading up to this. They are ready. I know the fans are ready. It's going to be a big weekend. Bud Denker, thank you so much.
Thank you, Marcella.
And of course, be aware that there are a lot of road closures in place right now. Hard to ignore. It's definitely going to impact how you get around downtown this weekend. We have made it easy to keep track of all of the road closures, when they're in place, when they're going to lift. Just text the word closures to the number on your screen. That is 202-895-5599, and we will send you a complete list right to your phone.